raised you?
Strawberry?
You are watching a master at work.
Let me tell you something, guys. We just lost Kevin Samuels. We just lost a popular YouTube social media influencer. And he came at the blink of an eye, and he went like a blink of an eye. It looked like he just popped off. During COVID and during the corona, it was a relationship advisor. Somebody that was, I guess he called himself an image consultant and all that. The guy DM'd me and told me he liked my stuff. He was another Nino Brown supporter. And you know, I started looking at his stuff and stuff like that. Some of the stuff I didn't agree with how he talked about women, but I also want to say he did give a lot of good advice to men that were simps or men that had problems in their relationship and didn't understand it. And guys, he just died out of nowhere. He died from a cardiac arrest, and he wasn't even that old. He was in his mid-50s. Guys, I want to encourage you something. I want to tell you something, guys. You got to take life real serious. We just lost Kevin Samuels. We losing all these young, black, powerful men dropping like flies. Guys, you got to start working on your legacy, family. Y'all got to start working on the legacy. I'm going to tell you something, man. Just because Kevin Samuels died, that don't mean that he didn't leave a legacy behind. The man got videos, countless videos on YouTube, whereas you could go on there and just research what he was for. Or you could just go on there and type in his name and things that come up on his name, whether it was bad, good, or shame. It still got things that's on his name, and that was his legacy and his claim to fame. I want y'all to work on y'all legacy. I want you to start building your legacy trees. I want you to start building your legacy, Lavonda. I want you to start building your legacy, Fred. I want you to start building your legacy, Sam. I want everybody on here to start building your legacy, man. Listen, Tyler Legit, I need you to build your legacy. Roughest Remodeling, I need you to build your legacy. E-Fitness, I need you to build your legacy. B. Ross, I need you to build your legacy. Who else on here? B.I.G., I need you to build your legacy, baby, because guess what? One day we got to go home. And it ain't even about the money. It ain't about the money. It's about doing the things that you set out to do, even though they told you couldn't do it. It's about understanding that you got to stay persistent and consistently working towards something, because one day you got to continue on to your next phase and your next journey. You got to take life real serious. Y'all wake up every day mad at the world. Y'all wake up every day fighting and cussing and fussing. Y'all wake up every day looking for some drama to get into. Sometimes you got to get into yourself and tune everybody else out. Sometimes you got to live for you. Sometimes, man, you got to really focus on what you've been called to do. What is your purpose? Y'all be out here chasing money. You got to chase purpose. See, purpose is a byproduct of money. You got to understand, when you find your purpose, when you find your life assignment, when you find your calling, you're going to get the balling. The sooner you find your calling, the sooner you get the balling. The problem is you ain't focused on your calling. The problem is you and everybody mess. The problem is you too focused on the money. Man, listen, man, the money going to chase you when you find your purpose. You might ask, what's your purpose? It's the thing that you like to do with the least amount of effort to do it. You got to find your purpose, something you good at. Something that somebody always tell you, girl, I love the way you do that. Can't nobody do that like you. That's your purpose. That's your calling. Get to it. Because I'm going to tell you something. We do not know how long we going to be here. We all know how much money we got in our bank account. We all know how old our kids is, how old we is. But we don't know how much longer we got to go. You got to get on your shit. Girl, you got to stay out of shit. And you can't tell nobody shit. Come and tell you something. You don't know how long you gonna be around this bitch. You don't know how long you finna be in here, baby. I need somebody on here to hit that like button. If tomorrow, if tonight, you finna start working on your legacy. I need somebody to hit that like button right now if you understand that every day you wake up, you know death's chasing you. You know death is looking over you. You know death is right behind you. Every day you wake up, you're closer to dying. But are you dying to live or living to die? Because let me tell you something, baby. We do not know how long we got King B. We do not know how long we got Chance Fudge. We do not know how long we got 323. We got to leave a legacy on earth that people could say he was here, she was here. LaVonda Rainey was here. She was a master fitness trainer. She was in her 50s and she was doing her thing. She had kids. She was taking care of families. She was doing this. But guess what? I remember her because she was just a big fitness trainer. Yeah, King B was a big businessman, man. Yeah, like anything you want to do, man. Like Chance Fudge, he was a master chef. 323 was a master at the clothing district, the clothing design situation. You got to understand, man, we all got a calling, but we got to live in our calling so we could get the balling. Stop chasing money. Make the money chase you. Stop chasing women. Make the women chase you, because I never seen a man lose a woman chasing dough, but I seen plenty men lose women, lose dough chasing women. You got to stop chasing these women. You losing your money because you chasing women and you ain't really getting to the money because you ain't getting to your passion. You ain't getting to your destiny. You ain't getting to what you've been called to do. Get to it. Get to it. And I don't care how many times they done told you no when you've been trying to get to it. They got to tell you no. They got to tell you no, baby. Come and tell you something. When they tell you no, that's a redirection to a bigger blessing. Somebody on here hit that like button. I ain't going in till you hit it, baby. Strawberry.
You are watching a master at work.
Oh, shit. Say it again.
Because let me tell you something. They want to finish you. See, when they tell you no, it's because they don't want you in. They scared of you. They feel your potential. They feel what you gonna get into when you get. Cause see, a person like you, what'll happen is they'll give you 5 pennies and you will turn that to a whole $1. They'll give you $1 and you will turn that to $1 million. They know that, so they scared of that. So they gotta tell you no, cause they feel your. It ain't that you ain't good enough. It ain't that you ain't talented. It ain't that you ain't blessed. It's the fact that they see your potential. It ain't that they don't see it. It's that they see it and they wish it didn't exist in you. It ain't the fact that you do it. It ain't the fact that what you're doing. It's the fact that you doing it. They can't stand to see you do it, baby. So they gonna tell you no. And I want to tell you something. No matter how many times they tell you no, you gotta stay with it. No matter how many times you fail at what you're trying, you gotta stay with it. We working on legacy, baby. So you telling me that somebody gonna tell you no, treats, and you just gonna stop?
Oh my God.
So you telling me, Asia, because I see Asia on here, you telling me that somebody just gonna tell you no and you gonna stop? You telling me, Queen VV, girl, that yeah, it's just because they tell you no, you gonna stop? You gonna stop being a queen? You gonna stop being a king B? You gonna stop because they told you no? Let me tell you something. You got to stay persistent and you got to stay with it because they gonna tell you no. You got to stay persistent like a baby. When he tired of crawling, he get up and start trying to walk, and he might fall every time he try to walk, but he don't stop trying to walk because most of us will still be grown men and strollers, or grown women and strollers, baby. Just like a man trying to ride a bike. Every time he fall off that bike, he get back up and keep pedaling, baby. And he don't stop till he learn how to put one foot in front of the other foot until he start pedaling, baby. You gotta keep trying until you ride that bike. Keep trying, keep pushing, keep going. No matter how many times they tell you no, because I want you to understand something. We not doing it for them. We doing it for our legacy. Because one day, we all got to continue on. I know you think you could live forever, but baby, let me tell you something. We all got to continue on. And as a man coming, is has he returned. You came in dust, you're going to go out dust, baby. That's why the body rots. And I don't want to sit here and talk about death because that might frighten some people, even though they know that they got to pay taxes and you got to pay to the Lord with your life. And I want you to understand something. You better leave something behind for the next generation.
Say something else, no.
You better leave your name behind for another conversation in the next generation, that they could say that my mama was here, that they could say my daddy was here, that they could say King B was here. They could say people, man, that doing something great. You can always, Martin Luther King been dead probably over 40, 50 years, but at the end of the day, we could go back and look at his speeches.
Girl.
Gandhi, Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, Queen Elizabeth, all these people have done great things, and you could go back and look at what they did and just know they was here. Abraham Lincoln was here. Albert Einstein was here because of an idea, because of a passion and a belief that he could do something. He did it, and he was here. You know he was here by his work still being here. Thomas Jefferson, Henry Ford, all the great ones did something that's still here, that we could draw back to their name and know they were still here. The goal is to live forever, even if they killed you. Stay with it. Stay persistent. I want you to understand something. One day something gonna shake for you. JR, one day something gonna shake for you. Asia, one day something gonna shake for you, baby. Paris, one day something, listen, one day something gonna shake for you, Brittany. One day something gonna shake for you. And I want you to understand something. When you pop off, you gonna remember them people that told you no.
Girl.
Because every time you feel like giving up and you can't go no more, you gonna find the extra strength and the extra wind to know, if I give up right now, them people gonna laugh at me and they gonna feel like they got a better part of me, baby. And I want you to understand something. That's gonna be your second gift. That's gonna be your second shift. And I want you to understand something, baby. God got to tell you no, because that first one, that ain't it. That first one ain't it, but he gonna redirect you. He gonna redirect you to a blessing.
Oh, that's it right
Yeah,
there.
and see, you gotta understand something. When it start happening for you, when you finally get your gift, when you finally get where you're trying to go, and you get the blessings and you start growing, I want you to understand something. You gonna forever be grateful. And you ain't never gonna ever stop thanking God, because you remember how hard it was for you to get to where you got to. You ain't gonna never forget how long it took you to get to where you got to, baby.
Oh my
And I know you feel like giving up. And I know you feel like quitting. And I know you feel like just saying, man, it's over with. I don't want to do this no more. Because you tired of trying it. And you tired of being denied. But let me tell you something, baby. Even though you ain't got no support, God got your back. God will never leave you. God will never forsake you. God will never turn it back on you. He got your back. And I don't care how many of them tell you no, baby. He created them. He can change their heart. He can change their mind. He can connect you to his connections, to the blessings. You got to understand that you got to go through it to get to it. So many people don't want to go through it to get to it. I know you ain't got no support from your baby father. I know you ain't got no support with your baby mama taking you down through there. I know she mad she can't be with your ass no more. I know your baby daddy mad he slashing. I bust the windows out your car. I know he doing all that, but baby, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Ain't even a topic of discussion for God, because what that doing is that producing strength in you to know I gotta leave these nothing ass niggas alone. That's producing strength in you to let you know I can't mess with any kind of woman no more. She gotta bring something to the table, cause she done destroyed my cable and I ain't able to get to work cause she done slashed all goddamn 4 tires up under my goddamn Ford truck.
Girl.
Let me tell you something, baby. God sit high and it look low. God sit high and it look low. Thank you so much for that super chat. God bless you for that. God sit high and it look low. But I want you to understand something. Don't ever think that God is ignoring your pain. Don't ever think that God ain't seeing your passion. Don't ever think that God don't feel you going through a struggle. You think God ain't see Jesus when Jesus went through that struggle to get to the cross? Everybody gotta go through the struggle, baby. Everybody gotta go through the struggle. But he sit high and he look low and he work in mysterious ways. Stop denying God. Stop thinking God overlooking you. He see your passion. He see what you want. He see what you're asking for. What you got to understand is he testing your passion. He testing your patience. He trying to see if you really game related. He really trying to see if you in the game. I'm talking about in the Jesus game. I'm talking about in the 11-11. I need somebody to type 11-11 right now if you're rolling with God. I need somebody to type 11-11 right now if you're in the game, baby. You in the the game of change. You in the gang of blessings. You in the gang, you in the bank gang, baby. You ain't with that bullshit. Yeah, I need somebody to type 11-11 in the comments right now and let me know, baby. Let me know. Strawberry. Because I want you to understand something. God is testing your patience. God is testing your persistence. He want to see, no matter how hard it get for you, no matter how many roads and dents in the road that he got for you while you're driving on that road of life, he want to see if you're going to just stop and give up. Finish him before you get to the blessing. He want to see if you're going to stay persistent like the little engine that could. He want to see if you're going to knock on wood, if somebody get taken from you. If your marriage just get a divorce out of nowhere, is you going to quit on life because you depend on that woman for everything, or you depend on that man for everything? He want to see if you finna quit, or you going to goddamn barbecue a meal do. Is you going to show up? Yeah, before you blow up, he want to know if you going to show up to work every day. Sometimes God will take you to work to learn how business works, so before you open up a business, you understand how payroll is made instead of making payday. You got to understand, man, God is teaching you something right now in the testing you going through, and the teacher is always silent during the test, baby. He testing your faith. Girl! God testing your faith. God trying to see if you're going to see faith, stay faithful while everybody hates you. God testing your faith with your family. They keep begging you and calling you. God testing your faith with your family. People keep dying on you. God testing your faith with these kids. They don't want to listen to you. God testing your faith on your job. Your co-workers heckling you and the boss on top of you. God testing your faith. He want to see if you really want this shit, or you just talking about it. Do you know somebody, or you just talking about it? Because you got to know somebody. I'm talking about it. I done been down through there, baby. He testing your faith. He testing your resilience before he give you the millions.
You are watching a master.
He want to see if you're strong enough to go through something, baby. Because he know. See, one thing about somebody that had to get it out the mud, he'll never see eye to eye that was with somebody that was spoon-fed. Jesus had to carry his own cross, so he'll never understand you if you want somebody to prepare your meal for you, or you want somebody to carry your cross for you. He carried his own cross, so you got to have strength too. You got to have strength too. Jesus carried his own cross. You're going to have to carry these burdens, and you're going to have to carry it through, and you got to keep going, and you got to be resilient until you get to where you're going to. And I want you to understand something. You're going to be battling enemies, haters, devils, naysayers, doubters. Yeah, people that talk down on your name and throw dirt on your name. You're going to be battling them no matter what field of business you in. No matter what level you go to, no matter how much money you got, you could be Elon Musk. You could be the richest man on planet Earth today is Elon Musk. You could be Elon Musk. You think Elon Musk don't go through haters? You think Elon Musk don't go through the things he going through that you go through? But just on a bigger level because he got a shovel full of money? Man, let me tell you something. He go through things too. And he get it worse than you, baby. The more money you got, the more testing you gonna go through. Let me tell you something. God will test you before he bless you. He testing your faith. He testing your resilience. He testing your patience. He testing your persistence. He testing your passion. He testing your goddamn strength to see if you got the ability to go through pain in the rain, or is you going to grab the umbrella. Is you gonna keep walking with the umbrella, or you gonna cry because it started raining? Which one you gonna do, baby?
Say something else, nigga.
Because once you pass the test, your struggle's gonna end. Once you pass the test, your struggle's gonna end. I need somebody on here to hit the like button right now. Type 1111 in the comments if you're ready for your struggles to end. If you're ready, if you're sick and tired of going through it, I need you to type 1111 in the comments. If you sick and tired, if you know one day that you just got the, if this don't happen, man, I'm just finna quit it all, man. I just want to give up. But if you give up, how your kids gonna eat? If you give up, how you gonna ever be living the life that you said you was gonna live when you was a kid? You had a dream or ambition. How you gonna live that life? How? You can't just magically live that life. You got to start. You can't give up. Somebody not calling you mama. Somebody not calling you daddy. If you fail yourself, you failed them. And they can't do it for themselves. That's the thing about having kids. Kids, they can't do it by themselves. You got to do it for them. You got to help them. You brought them into the world. You can't blame them for what you're going through, because guess what? They ain't asked to be here. So you owe them everything that you ever get in life, because they ain't none of us asked to be here. We can't pick our parents. We can't pick our family. So you can't quit. You can't pick to quit because you're going through shit. You can't pick to quit because it's getting hard. You got to give it to God and keep going, baby. You got to let go and let God. Because you in charge, that's why it's hard. But let go and let God. Strawberry.
Right there. Oh my God, tell me how you feel now.
Because I want you to understand something. Once you pass the test that life throwing at you, your struggle's gonna end. Once you pass the test that the enemy coming at you, you're gonna get the blessing. But I want you to understand something. You gotta go through the test. But once you pass that test, your new life gonna begin. Girl! No more pain. No more financial stress. No more anxiety. No more depression. Yeah. You are blessed. Nothing but blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings, baby. But you gotta go through the test. Type 1111 in the comments right now if you know God testing you and you ready to keep going through the test. Type 1111 in the comments right now if you've been tested, now you done got to the blessing, and now you going back down on the roller coaster and you going back through the valley. I need to know. Type 1111 right now if you just lost somebody. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Type 1111 in the comments right now and see, the only reason that we know how to say rest in peace to these celebrities is because they left a legacy. You wouldn't know their name if they didn't create something to make their name remembered. See, you got to get out here and create a legacy. You got to use that testimony. You got to turn that story or that pain into a testimony. But you can't get the testimony without the test. Trust what I'm saying, baby. It's so many people on here that get close to striking gold, but they quit before they hit. You real close to your goal. You real close to getting there. But the problem is you feel like giving up and you don't know how far it is. You don't know how close you are to the goal. So you feel like quitting before you hit. But you can't quit, baby. You can't quit. You got somebody in there depending on you. Your uncle in there, you done took the responsibility of taking care of your uncle or your grandma. You got your wife in there depending on you. You got to stay at home wife that take care of these kids, and it's all on you, dog. So if you give up, y'all homeless. If you give up, y'all ain't gonna have nothing. If you give up right now, you gonna look busted, broke, disgusted, that can't be trusted. So which one you want to do? You want to keep going? Come and tell you something. You can't get the testimony without the test, and God got to test you before he bless you, because he got to see if you really want it. He got to see it, baby. And so many people quit before they strike gold because they don't know how far they got to go. So many people quit before they hit a home run because they tired of swinging at the ball. But baby, you better keep on swinging. you better keep on swinging. Let me tell you something. Just because you ain't got the ability to see how close you are, and you keep looking back by how far you came, and you start feeling like, man, you know what? I got to give up on the game because the game ain't blessing me. Let me tell you something.
Who raised you?
Stop looking back in life. The only time you look back at your past is to see how far you done came in life. Stop looking back or looking left and right and wondering why this person got what they got or this person passed you and you ain't get there yet. Let me tell you something. Don't never look back. The only time you look back is just to see how far you done came in life. Because only two spirits have the ability to see how long you got left or how far you got to go before you get to the blessing. It's only two spirits that can see what you got to go through. And I'm going to tell you something. Them two spirits is simple. God and the enemy. God could see how far you coming towards him, how close you are coming towards him. And the enemy can see how far you got to go away from him. So what happens is, this is why when you super close to your blessing, that's why the enemy attack you harder. So if your attack's getting harder, your battle's getting harder, things getting harder, what's going on is you getting close to your blessing and the enemy trying to stop it. He trying to refrain you from reaping the benefits of your blessing. Because what you got to look at it is, it's just like a soccer game. The enemy is the goalkeeper. The enemy is guarding the goal. And it's his job to block everything you kicking until you turn over the ball and give up. It's his goal to block the blessings, baby. He's the ultimate blessing blocker. He blocking everything you're kicking, and you're sitting there kicking your shit. And the whole time he blocking that, baby. He block strawberry, he blocking what you're kicking, baby. This is why the closer you get to scoring trees, Miss Mac, baby, the closer you get to scoring, the more he attacks. And the more he attacks, the more you feel like you need to fall back. You got to have a strong mental capability and capacity to battle the enemy and the battle of spirit that you can't see. Because every time the enemy fails at stopping you, he get madder. Every time the enemy fails at stopping you, he get bolder. I need somebody to share this video, baby. I need somebody to share this video because I'm going in tonight, baby. I'm about to go in. Every time the enemy fail at stopping you from getting to the blessing, because he see you see God. He see you see your blessing is close. He see that because you can feel the energy. See, blessings is energy. You can feel when the energy is close. You can feel when God is near. You can feel when God is in the room. That's why you walk in the room like with a certain kind of confidence, like God sent you there, because you can feel that you're supposed to be here. But one thing about that enemy, baby, that enemy can see it. He can see you reaching at it and you're almost about to touch it. And he got to block it. He got to block it before you touch it. He wants you to fall back. He wants you to give up. And every time that enemy fail at stopping you, he get mad. He get mad. And see, what you got to understand is there's certain things and tactics. See, the enemy's tricks is old to me because I've been through them all. He don't even bother me no more. He don't even bother me no more. I'm going to tell you what he going to do to you first. The first thing the enemy going to do to you is he going to send distractions your way. He going to send distractions your way. Like people that got a deep influence on you that you can't tell no. He gonna send distractions your way, like that old ex that you just broke up from because he cheating on you or she cheating on you, but the punani good or the mushroom tip good, and you can't tell him no because you need some wood. So the enemy know how lonely you is. So what the enemy will do is he'll send that ex to DM you. He'll send that ex with that good mushroom tip, that Long John Silver, to DM you. And now you in the DMing him. And the enemy like, I got her ass. I got her. I'm going to pull her back in with him. And guess what? I'm finna suck the life out of her. Cause he gonna lay that good Long John Silver on her, and guess what? She gonna get hooked. And now she back on the things that she said she wouldn't once look at no more. She wouldn't go round at no more. So I'ma distract her. He done sent a distraction at you. Or that girl you said you weren't gonna mess with cause she ain't nothing but a gold digger. And all she want from a nigga is some money. You going back to her cause you want some of that punani or that big booty or the big titty or whatever it is you want. But a breath stink. You want her back. So now you're all in the DM. Out the blue, they calling you, texting you, talking about Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day. How the family doing? That ain't nothing but the enemy, girl. You better block that phone number. You better call Verizon, AT&T, Cricket, one of them people, Metro, PCF, piece of shit, and block their phone number, change your phone number. That's what you better do. Because one thing about the enemy know your inner thoughts. And you just said you was gonna focus on being alone and working on you. You wanted to be away from people for a while. You didn't want to be in no new relationship. You didn't want to be back with your ex. You wouldn't think about them. You wanted to be celibate for a while. And the truth is, the enemy knows. You understand me? If you be alone, what's gonna happen is you gonna heal and rebuild. So the enemy knows that if you rebuild yourself from that breakup by yourself, that's going to push your confidence and your belief system through the roof. And he can't have you that strong. Because ain't nothing in this world more stronger than a person that was broke down by somebody else, but somehow repaired themselves by themselves. I'm going to say it again. It ain't nothing in this world more stronger than somebody that went through a breakup, or was broken down by somebody else, but somehow they healed themselves by themselves with nobody help, no support, no friends. They just went into a concubine and bunked out a butterfly. They done wiggled out a butterfly and now they flying by themselves. And the enemy know that. The enemy know how strong you gonna get. So just like Mortal Kombat, see, the enemy knows it's important to finish you while you down and while you out. So it's just like Mortal Kombat, when your belly's standing and you're wiggling, the enemy yell, finish him. The enemy yell, in his mind, it's an instinct that kick in. Finish him. Finish him. He got to finish you. So now he done sent that old ex at you to finish you. He done sent that person that got that old goddamn, all that influence that easily could convince you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. He done sent them to finish you. So the whole time, now that ain't working, guess what? He get mad because he can't finish you. You conquering everything. You somehow gaining strength from everything he throwing at you. You know how important it is for you to heal and rebuild. Now it ain't working for him. So guess what? The enemy ain't done with your ass, baby. Cause he's still finna block everything you kick. Yeah, you done scored a couple goals cause you done maneuvered through the shit that he threw at you first time. But guess what, baby? He finna throw some more shit at your ass. And now this finna touch home. This finna hit home. Let me tell you what he gonna do. He gonna start taking people away from you that you love. He gonna take away people from you that you love. Maybe your marriage gonna go through a turbulent phase. And you understand me? Where somebody just wake up and your better half just wake up on the way to work and just text you, you know what, I'm filing for divorce. I don't want to be with you no more. Out of nowhere. Or they come home from work and just say, man, you know what, I've been thinking on my lunch break, I want a divorce, I want out of this. And it ain't nothing you could do or say to convince them to stay, and it's all you need, and this person is all you got. That's the enemy, baby. The enemy is working through their spirit to attack your peace. Oh, shit. Let me tell you something, baby. That enemy will go to all kind of drastic measures just to stop you, just to make you wiggle and wobble by yourself, where you feel lonely, where you feel like you can't go on, just to finish you, baby. Finish him. He want to finish you. Because one thing about that enemy don't sleep, that enemy don't rest, and he damn sure don't watch TV. While you watching Love and Hip Hop and all that bullshit, While you watching football and basketball and all that shit, that enemy ain't watching none of that, baby. You know what that enemy looking at? That enemy looking at you. He watching you. Because one thing about that enemy, baby, he came here to steal, kill, and destroy. Strawberry.
Finish him.
Say something else, no.
That enemy came to kill, steal, and destroy. Steal your joy, kill your happiness, and destroy your life. He only got one job. That's why he don't watch TV. He don't watch sports. He don't care about what LeBron doing. He don't care about James Harden ain't doing shit. He don't care about none of them people. He don't care nothing about what you care about. He don't care about that. All he care about is figuring out what make you happy and what make you mad. So while you happy, he's studying you. While you're mad, while you're angry, he's studying you. He want to know what turn you on and what turn you off, baby. He want to know what triggers you. He want to know that what make you super excited, because just like God could bless you, the enemy could bless you too. He gonna bless you with the worldly possessions if that's what's gonna keep you serving him. If that's gonna pull you closer to him and far away from God, he gonna give you what you're asking for if that's attached to money. But the problem ain't the money. The problem is who giving you the money. They assigned by the enemy.
Finish him.
And see, one thing you got to understand is this right here. It takes mental strength, Dr. Dix. It takes Dr. Dix on here. Shout out to Dr. Dix. Shout out to Ruffins Remodeling on here. Shout out to everybody. I see y'all. Miss McFay, I see you.
Girl.
I see everybody showing love. Shout out to LaVonda Rainey showing love. Bought some t-shirts over the weekend. I appreciate that. But let me tell you something. It takes mental strength to battle the enemy. It takes mental strength because it's just like it's a certain character on Mortal Kombat. I think his name Reptile. He could jump in the air and just beat you up and you can't even see him. That's the spirit of the enemy. The enemy is beating you up. Go look it up. Reptile on Mortal Kombat could jump in the air and fight you and you can't even hit him back because you don't know where he at.
Finish him.
Because he a spirit. He turned into a spirit. Let me tell you something. It takes mental strength to battle the enemy because you can't see him. It takes mental strength to battle the enemy because when your marriage somehow survive and maintain that test, that enemy go deeper. That enemy go harder. That enemy get bolder. That enemy get madder. Let me tell you something. One thing that enemy know is it's hard to deal with death. So now that's what he gonna do. He gonna go deeper and start taking people from you. The spirit of death and sickness gonna fall into your family. The enemy knows that incurable sicknesses and unexpected deaths will make you question the word of God. It'll make you question your belief in God because you wonder, why God? Why this person is taken from me? Why my grandma got Alzheimer's and dementia and can't talk to me and don't recognize me? Why God, if you really the living God, why this person going through this and I can't do nothing about it? And guess what? I got money or you got money and we got problem money can't fix. And the enemy know that. Oh, the enemy know how to break you down with money. Oh, the enemy been knew how to break it down without money. Because the enemy will put that spirit of sicknesses and deaths in your family and money can't cure that. And guess what? Now you faced with that question that life never answered. Why me? Why? That's a 3-letter question that everybody always asks life. Why? Why? Explain to me why I gotta go through this. Explain to me why you had to take my father from me. Explain to me why my grandma got Alzheimer's. Explain to me why, Lord, why I'm still here. Why not me? Why not take me instead of them? Why did Kevin Samuels die? Why did Nipsey Hussle die? Why you take Tupac Shakur and leave us with this whack rap game? Lord, why you take this? Why you do that? Life ain't never gonna answer that question. Because one thing about God talk through his actions. He don't never use his speech.
Oh my God.
See, when you're battling spiritual warfare, I want you to think like Job. I want you to think like Job, like how Job was stripped of everything he loved, but he never lost his faith in God. I want you to think like Job when you're battling spiritual warfare, because it's going to take a different kind of strength, VV. It's going to take a different kind of vibe. It's going to take a different kind of energy. It's going to take a different kind of belief system when you believe in God the way you say you believe in God. Because Job was stripped down to everything from riches to cattle to food to kids and all that. And see, he never lost his faith in God. He never stopped believing. Even when his wife stopped believing in God, even when his wife lost faith in God, he never lost faith in God. You have to have faith in God in hard times that you don't understand when you're asking God why. Don't never question God. Just understand. That's why you ain't supposed to cry at death, because God took them people for a reason. God took them people for a reason. Don't you ever question God. You lost that house for a reason. You lost that job for a reason. You lost what you lost. He ain't gonna never take something from you without rebuilding it and give it to you something better, baby. You lost what you lost for a reason. A man died, baby born, baby. You lost what you lost for a reason. Stop questioning God. You got to think like Job. You got to think like Job, because just like Job, we passed them goddamn tests. When you pass your test, God gonna bless you tenfold, baby. God about to restore you. God about to rebuild the broken pieces that life done gave you. God about to repair everything back better than it was before that that the enemy done took from you. I need somebody on here to hit that like button if you're ready for God to start the rebuilding process. Strawberry. Because I want you to understand something. You deserve everything that's coming to you. You deserve the blessings that God finna. You done went through so much. You just lost your grandma. I just lost my auntie. The world, the YouTube world, the people that needed advice in relationships just lost Kevin Samuels. You don't never know who next to go. But one thing about it, before you leave this earth, make sure you blow. Make sure you give it to God. Make sure you go every day at your stuff, man. Make sure you get serious about your shit. Make sure you disappear from the clubs for a while. Make sure you disappear from eating out for a while. Make sure you disappear from all your friends that ain't doing nothing with life. Listen, disappear from these people that don't want nothing, ain't own nothing. Disappear from them for a while. It's time to focus on you. Don't question God when he start opening doors, man, that you ain't even knock on. Don't question God because you done disappeared and focused on your stuff for so long. Now when God start opening doors, man, that you ain't even come to the high. Now he's sending phone calls that you ain't even initiate the call. He's sending people with blessings, man, and connections, man, because they from his resources that you ain't even reach out to. Don't question God. Don't question God, baby. Because God finna bless you. If you ready for your blessing right now in the comments, I need you to type 1111 if you're ready for your blessing, baby. I need to know if you're ready. I need to know if somebody on here ready for their blessing, baby. I need to know if you're ready for your miracle, because God finna do a miracle with your life. He finna do a 360. He already done did a 180 just to show you he real, but he finna do a 360 in your life. And if you're ready for the 360, type 1111 in the comments. Shout out to Sam on here. Sam, what's up with you? Shout out to all the real ones on here, man. Always showing love, man. JR, what's up with you? Tyler Legit, what's up with you? I shouted you out earlier too, big homie. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Raz on here, man. Shout out to Hot Rod on here, man. Shout out to Sasha on here. Shout out to Joan on here. Shout out to Joanne on here. Who else on here, man? Shout out to Misha on here. Shout out to Mimi on here. All the real ones, man, showing love, man. Let me tell you something. God finna bless you. He finna give you double for your trouble. He finna bless you tenfold. And I want you to understand something about blessings. Y'all always think about financial things when it come to blessing. Y'all always think about material things when it come to blessings. You always think about what God finna give you and bless your pockets and all that stuff. Sometimes the blessing ain't materialistic things. Sometimes the blessings don't even involve money. Sometimes the blessing could be just defeating the things that were sent to destroy you but didn't even touch your soul. Sometimes the blessing could be God just enabled you with strength to defeat the people that were sent to destroy your peace. Sometimes the blessing might skip you and bless your kids so your kids could bless you. The blessing, you understand me, ain't just money. That's how you think. You think about the money. Get your mind off the money. Sometimes the blessing might be just having enough and never struggle a day in your life. Sometimes the blessing just might be never knowing poverty a day in your life and you ain't the richest man in the world. Sometimes the blessing may be just having loyal people around you and you ain't never have to question their trust. Sometimes the blessing may be, man, is getting to live with your mom or getting to live with your grandma, having a peaceful relationship, because there's some people with money that can't buy that. Sometimes the blessing just may come in a different form than you thinking it's supposed to come, because you think about financial gain. And that's why God ain't giving you that. Stop thinking about the money. When you live in your purpose and your calling, God gonna bless you with the money, because the money gonna chase you. You ain't got to run behind no money when you're living in your purpose. You ain't got to live in you understand me? When you really living for God, when you really living for God and you really searching for peace, something wrong with these goddamn, man, y'all got to watch what y'all put in y'all body. These strawberries, I don't know what's going on. But they been trying to Kevin Samuels a nigga. Strawberry. When you really living in your calling, when you really living in your, you understand me, what God put that purpose out in your life and you found yourself, you start blessing God back. You start making God proud. You start making God feel good about creating you because you found something he never told you. He just sent you signs, and somehow your mental connection aligned with his, and your 1111 kicked on, and guess what? You found it. You found it. Most people die without finding their purpose or their calling, but you found yours. I want somebody, if you need help with finding your calling, sign up for my mentoring service. I can help you find your calling. It's something that you want to do. I don't care if you got money. I don't care if you don't got money. Sign up for my mentoring service, MrProblemSolver.net. It ain't hard. But we need to figure this out, because you sick of struggling. You sick of going through hard times. You sick of losing people. You sick of people just crossing you out and disrespect. You sick of that. So why not sign up for a mentoring service that's going to help you enlighten your mind and tap into a different kind of capability that you ain't even know you have. Everybody need a mentor, and that's a wise counsel that done been through what you're going through. Sign up for my mentoring service. Make sure you get with me, because I can help you. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I want to thank everybody for watching my live tonight. I want to thank everybody for always supporting the real. Shout out to everybody. I want to know in the comments where you from. I want to know in the comments, man, have you found your life purpose? I want to know. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to my main man, the Forest King on here from Chicago, out there in goddamn California doing this thing. Shout out to him, the Forex King, nigga making millions off Forex. Shout out to him. Shout out to all my people on here that been investing in Bitcoin and they doing well. Shout out to Bandman Tech, my main man, Boss Kid out there in Africa, Cameroon, Africa, a great guy. Rock with him real hard. Shout out to all my people out there in Dubai. Shout out to all my people in the UK. Shout out to all my people in Dominican Republic. Shout out to all my people in Japan, China, Asia, Venezuela. Shout out to all my people on here from Switzerland. Shout out to all my people on here, man, from Ghana. Shout out to all my people on here from Jamaica. Shout out to all my people from Canada, Alaska on here. Shout out to everybody from Hawaii. Shout out to everybody from California. Shout out to everybody from Illinois, Florida, Kentucky. Shout out to everybody on here from Virginia. Shout out to everybody on here from Texas. Shout out to everybody on here from Alabama, baby. Shout out to everybody on here from Mississippi. Shout out to all my people out there in South Carolina, North Carolina. Shout out to my New York City folks on here, New Jersey. Shout out to everybody on here right now from Canada, baby. Toronto. Shout out to everybody on here from California, Sacramento, Los Angeles. Shout out to everybody on here right now, man, from El Paso, Texas. Yeah, everybody on here from Cancun, Mexico, one of my favorite vacation destinations. Shout out to everybody on here from Haiti. Shout out to everybody on here from Russia. Shout out to everybody on here from Ukraine. Shout out to everybody on here, man, right now from Oklahoma City. Shout out to all my Memphis folk. I see Memphis checking in. What's up with you? Shout out to everybody on here right now from Chicago, O Block. What's up with you? Shout out to everybody on here from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on here. Shout out to everybody from Baltimore. Shout out to Norma Jeans. I know my homegirls that dance work at Norma Jeans. They on here. Shout out to everybody on here from the DC. Shout out to everybody on here from who that is, baby? Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to everybody on here from Richmond, Virginia. Shout out to everybody on here from Virginia Beach. I see you. Shout out to everybody on here showing up. Orlando on here. Shout out to Tampa on here. Shout out to all the real ones, man. Shout out to everybody on here from Waco. Shout out to everybody on here from Dallas, Houston. Shout out to everybody on here showing love, man. Who that is? Baton Rouge. Shout out to Baton Rouge, man. Shout out to New Orleans on here. Who else on here? I see everybody chiming in, baby. I need to know where you're from. Comment below where you're from, Treese. Shout out to Treese on here. Shout out to Vivi on here. Shout out to all the real ones on here, baby. Shout out to Elizabeth on here. LaVonda Rainey out there in Charleston, South Carolina. What's up with you? Shout out to all the real ones from Miami on here, from my hometown down here in Miami. What's up with you? Shout out to everybody from Pompano, the No. Shout out to everybody on here from Opelika, Overtown, Cass City. Shout out to everybody from any hood that you from, man. Shout out to you, baby, because you understand me, you know something about. Shout out to Gulfport, Mississippi. I want to shout out to everybody that's on here. I want everybody on here, man, if you can, send a donation through. Man, send a super chat through and show some love, man. Shout out to all my late donators and late cash shoppers and late goddamn supporters. Shout out to LaVonda Rainey, always sending big donations. She never stopped. It's been about 2 years, man. She always showed love. 2-3 years. Always show love, man. Gotta support her. I can't wait to do it again, man. I just lost somebody, but I'm gonna bring her back down and support her. You know what I'm saying? That put a little dent in my Mother's Day plans, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to fly some mothers out and go take them to dinner and take them on the boat and show some love. So that put a dent into my plans, man, because I had to plan for a funeral and my auntie ain't had no life insurance, so it cost me to bury my auntie. So I just want to say thank y'all for just having a divine understanding and patience, because you know I'm coming, and when I come, I'm going to come correct. I might not come when you want me to, but I'm always going to be there on time, baby. Y'all make sure y'all put God first. I need everybody on here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Nino Brown 305. I also want to say a late shout out to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. To all the people that did something for your mother, man. It ain't even about buying them things. It ain't even about taking them to dinner and all that. I just want you to call your mama every day. Whatever today is, I want you to call her and just say Happy Mother's Day every day. Because it ain't just one day that it's a Mother's Day. Every day that you have a living mother. Every day that you blessed to wake up and even reach out to your mama, that's a Mother's Day. Even if you don't get along with your mother, the Bible say honor your mother. The Bible ain't say nothing about love. The Bible ain't say nothing about respect. And say honor. Honor your mother, because that's the reason you here. So your days could be longer. I need people to share this video. I need you to send this to your Facebook groups. I need you to send this to your YouTube, your Instagram, tag me in it so I can repost it. I want to thank everybody for watching. Put this on your Facebook, put this on everything, Twitter. Send this link out to 10 different people right now in the group text message, because y'all be gossiping about Kim Kardashian and the rest of them. Send this message out, man. This might change somebody's life. This ain't nothing but pure motivation. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We the business. Guys, look, check this out. Thank you for watching my live video. I really appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and also make sure you book a one-on-one mentoring session with Nino Brown. A mentor is a wise counsel, somebody that done been through the things that you're going through, whether that's family problems, whether that's job problems, problems at your job, whether that's business problems where you can't get your business off the ground, whether that's coming up with ideas to produce a new business. Whatever your problems is, I don't care. I can help you. I can counsel you. I can advise you the right way to go about it. I am an expert in these fields. I deal with kids. I deal with baby mama drama, baby daddy issues, whatever you're going through, I can help you get to where you're going to. Go to MrProblemSolver.net and sign up for my mentoring sessions. Book one today. I will personally schedule you on my personal schedule and put you ahead of everybody else today. Sign up now. We're going to email you back. We're going to get your contact info. I need everybody to do that now. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Nino Brown 305. Thank you for watching. We the business.